Hello, hello, hello. How are you? My name is Chad Allen, and welcome to my live video call. And tonight we are going to be talking about juicing and whether or not juicing is safe for you and if it can really help you to lose the weight. So, what we are going to do is, if you have, if you're going to find great value out of this, please share it with your friends and family. And if you are here for the first time or on the replay, please, you can say hi, and I'll be sure to say hi back to you. And also, you can visit my website at www.chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. So, the question, do you juice? And if you juice, how do you juice? Do you juice mainly just vegetables? Do you juice a mixture of the vegetables and fruit, or just the fruits? And whatever you juice would really depict on whether or not how it really depicts how much healthier it is versus the other. And a lot of people when they juice, so there's two opinions when it comes to juicing. So, for example, one side would say that juicing is completely unsafe. You should never ever do it. It has no benefit whatsoever because you are taking out the fiber, and the nutrients that are attached to the fiber are not there. So therefore, there's no real nutritional value out of it. The other side would say that juicing is really great for detoxing and also for cleansing out your digestive tract. It's also really good to help with faster healing, and it does provide the nutrients, the vitamins and the minerals that comes with the juicing that you get from the crushed fruit or the crushed vegetables. So there are two opposing sides, and obviously you should always look at the middle when it comes to this type of thing, because when you look at the middle, then you get a more objective view of what juicing is all about and what it can and cannot do. So I'm just going to do, is juicing safe? Is it safe or not? I mean, that's the ultimate question, right? Of whether or not it's safe. So why do the people who say that juicing is not safe, why do they claim that it's not safe? And the reason why they say that is because of two things, or a couple of things actually. One, the fiber, you're not getting the fiber intake, and therefore it's not filling you, and you're not getting the real nutrients that vegetables and fruits offer when you are eating it as a whole, whether it be like an apple or whether it be kale or whatever that is. So they say that, okay, you're not getting the nutritional value from that because of that particular thing. Another thing that they say is because what happens is that when you are not taking in the right amount of calories, then you are initially starving yourself from having the kind of meals that can actually help you burn fat faster. So in essence, what they say is that is that when you juice, you will actually slow down your metabolism. And then they also say that if you juice, that your sugar intake actually increases dramatically, and therefore, juicing is not safe for you. Now, let's take a look at what the other. Let's take a look at the middle. So, the other side says that it's great for detoxing, it's healthy for you, and it helps you to have great. It helps you to heal faster and all these other things. So we take a look at the middle. Now, does juicing uh, create higher blood sugar levels? So let's answer that question and let's get it set up. Yes and no, but yes for the most part. If that's it, if you are using more fruits than vegetables. If you are juicing mainly fruits that has a high content of sugar in it, yes, you are going to increase your sugar intake dramatically, and therefore, if you are a diabetic drinking the fruit juice, then yes, to have you are going to cause yourself to have a very high sugar level, and that is not good. Second, does juicing cause a slowdown of your metabolism? Yes, it can. If, and it's a big if you do it over an extended period of time. Meaning that if you were to juice every single day uh, of your life, if you were to for a week or whatever, or for 3, 4, 5 days straight, and you did nothing but juice every single day of those, then yes, because it'd be like you are fasting, and therefore after the third day, you would experience, just like if you were to fast for 3, 4, 5 days, you would experience a slowdown of your metabolism. So you don't want to juice that long, and all you do is juice. You don't want to do that. You don't want to take in nothing but fruits, because those are some of the negatives that you get from it. So when we juice, why do people juice? Because they want to get healthy. They want to experience um, the the benefit of losing the weight, the benefit of getting healthy. So there is a healthy way of juicing, actually, that is not going to be detrimental to your health, and it's not going to cause you to have a slower metabolism, but rather it will help keep your metabolism up so that your fat burning will continue to be at the optimal level. So before I continue on to this next part, you can definitely learn more about this particular thing, about this particular subject, juicing on my web blog at chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. You can also get my freebie there. There's a button there, the Ultimate Health Survival Guide. You can learn everything about immune messengers there as well. And it's a great topic that you can really immerse yourself in, and I highly suggest getting that particular guide. So, how do we juice safely? And that is the ultimate question that we really need to ask our particular selves: is how do we juice safely? So there are many ways to do this, the way to juice safely. So there's not really one particular way. So, but the one thing that you want to keep in mind is that when you juice, you want to keep the fruit intake at a minimum. So for me personally, what I do is I typically would juice about 90 to 95% of vegetables, and then I would just put a little bit of fruit for taste, because the vegetables can get kind of bitter. So you need to have something that will sweeten it up a little bit or give it a little bit of a better taste. And so therefore, doing that will certainly help. Now you could use carrots also. Carrots, it does have a lot of sugar in it, but uh, carrots, can help bring out a good taste as well within the juicing. Another thing that you want to do is if all you have is juice and you are looking to add a little bit of fiber or a little bit of protein, you can certainly do that as well by adding some protein powder into the drink mix. You can certainly add fiber if you want to the drink mix in order to replicate the fiber that you might be losing in the juice itself. So you definitely do that. Uh, you can also choose the right kind of vegetables. So, for example, what I do personally is I use kale, broccoli, cucumber, tomato. I use apple and carrots. That's the main thing. But the thing is, you want to be kind of careful about using. You want to be kind of careful about using a lot of kale because I think it's kale, broccoli, and cabbage and something else that if you use too much of it, then what it can do is it can actually lower the iodine level in your body. So you don't want that to take place. So you want to have a good mixture of vegetables that will not that will be beneficial to you. So I would typically do the cucumber, the broccoli, a little bit of broccoli, a little bit of kale, a little bit of a few carrots, and an apple or two. Yeah, I put all that in there, blend it in, and then I would just drink it by itself because there. And I don't typically add fiber to my drink because I find that there tends to be fiber already in the juice. The way I juice there tends to be fiber that gets left inside. So I don't think there's a big. I wouldn't say there's a big issue, but I don't think there's a really big issue when it comes to fiber per se with the type of juicer that I use. Now, you So what kind of juicer do I use, by the way? So I use what they call an omega juicer. It's a masticating juicer. And what I like about that actually is that it's a slow rotating at 80 RPMs. So what it does is it's going to crush it and it's going to squeeze out as much juice as possible. And then, but you also have the centrifugal. I use both, but I use the centrifugal, and I've also used the masticating one, what they also call it the cold press. And I really like the masticating better when it comes to leafy greens because I feel that with the masticating juicer, it just gets more juice out of it. Now, is the quality of juice different from a centrifugal versus a masticating one juice? No, not really, because it's all the same. You're putting it in, and then and you're getting the same juice. The reason why I like the masticating better is because when you put it in the centrifugal is spinning super super fast. And so when it does that, it's like it's kicking up all the fiber and everything, and then you're not getting the juice like you would a masticating one. So when I have found that I get about 20 to 30% more juice using a masticating juicer than I do a centrifugal one. So it's definitely something to really think about if you're going to decide to juice. Now, how often do I juice? So you definitely don't want to overdo juicing. Juice is a great way to lose weight. I've used it to lose weight before. I'm using it now to be part of my weight loss regimen. Today is definitely weight loss Wednesday. So So what I do is I typically just choose one meal out of the day that I will replace. I don't I don't juice the whole day, or although I have done that before, just as part of a fast. But when I don't really, if I'm not fasting, I don't really replace it. So I will replace one meal, and then whether that be the midday one or the morning or the evening one, it's just how I'm feeling at that particular moment. Most of the time, I would replace the evening meal for the most part, than I would the others. But there are times where I do replace it with the midday meal or the breakfast. And so because it's important to get all the nutrients of your body to be able to run at an optimal level when it comes to your weight loss. So, but juicing can most definitely help you to detoxify your body. It can most definitely help you uh, to get rid of the toxins. And if you're getting rid of the toxins, then yeah, you are going to be able to heal a little bit faster if you're having issues healing. But it's because you're getting rid of the free radicals, some of the free radicals and the toxins that are in the body, and that's why it's good to detox in that way. However, if you do it too much, then it has that negative effect. So do you juice? And if you do, let me know and how you juice and what you juice and what you add in your juice to make it uh, such an effective thing to have. Because if we all want to get healthy, and for those who want to lose weight, then this is a great thing to add for that. And, some people don't like juicing because they don't like the bitterness when it comes to the vegetables, but the vegetables has the greater health content in it. So juicing the vegetables more than uh, the fruits will give you better benefit, but it's really up to you and how you choose. So you got any questions, just let me know. I will answer them for you. If you're catching this on a replay, you can still ask questions. I'll still find it and I'll still answer. So I really thank you for your time, for being on the call. Again, you can go to my website at chadallen.net, CHADALLAN.net. You can also check out my free Ultimate Health Survival Guide, which talks about the immune messengers. And that's also on the homepage at chadallen.net as well. You can also check out my YouTube page as well, and that'd be Chad Allen. You can check it out there, and it's got my picture as part of the avatar, and you can also find that on my website. So just go to the website and check it out. And I want to thank you so much for being on the live call. We will catch you Friday. Friday, it's going to be a very special Friday, and I'm going to be introducing to you something that I just created and came out with, and I want to share that with you and talk about it as well. So I thank you so much. You take care. Bye bye.